my name is Jaydine. I'm a keyboard player and session musician in Cape Town, South Africa, and I'm currently using Roland keyboards to play with a bunch of artists, singers, doing a couple of TV shows. We've been working on Idol South Africa at the moment. I've got an opportunity to work on South African Music Awards. And yeah, some gospel artists like Loyiso, Bala, some pop guys like Danny K. Yeah, just a bunch of musicians and a bunch of gigs. And yeah, I've been using these tools to kind of get through them. I've been playing for as long as I can remember, maybe when I started high school. I started kind of playing in church and then started to learn classical music and kind of develop my skill from there. I'm currently using the FB80 and the Jupiter 80 for basically all the stuff I do. And yeah, I'm just loving it. I use it for a combination of church gigs and club gigs. So I use everything of it, like a lot of the MIDI and a lot of the layering, sometimes using them both together, and a lot of the synths, and just everything, just really utilizing everything of the keyboards. I run a lot of rehearsals and just utilizing metronomes and all the loops they have and little patterns, and if I have to check ideas by myself, there's a lot of cool drum and bass loops that you can use, and I kind of play along and trigger which chords I want, and so it's very useful. The Roland was one of the first keyboards I used, and I got introduced to it by the late great Carl Deisel. He had a Phantom X8. He kind of brought it and he showed me what it could do, and he started to show me all these records I liked and DVDs and stuff. He showed me how they were using a lot of sounds on there, and it just started to intrigue me, and I started to mess around with it, and I just felt that I didn't have a piano or Rhodes or anything at home, so it was just the perfect replacement. Everything, you just hook up maybe 2 speakers to it, and I just felt like I was at this grand piano or Rhodes or organ or anything. And I mean, from there I started to use the X8, the X7, the G7. Now I'm using the Jupiter and the FB80. I've used the XB80, the XB50, just loads of Roland keyboards. And every time when I'm looking for sounds, especially when I'm doing a lot of pop gigs or a lot of these TV shows, you have to recreate the original record. So it's always there. Anything I need, it's there. Without even, I mean, if I have time, I can program sounds, but a lot of the time, if I pull up a sound that's there or download content that's on the site, it's there within a second, I'm online, I can download it, load it on the keyboard in soundcheck, and I have it, and even a bunch of new sounds. A lot of times I don't even know, I load it and just start messing, and it's crazy. It just makes me sound better. The South African music industry at the moment, I think it's fresh, and I think it's obviously been around for a while, but it's new, and now that we're exposed to a lot of online and social media and a lot of media from all around the world, it's growing rapidly, and interacting with musicians from all over the world, especially in Cape Town. There's a lot of international musicians coming down. So I feel our sound and our bands and our musicians just growing just enormously. My advice to any new artists or musicians coming on the South African scene is, I think, just maybe pick what you want to do and stick at it, and also focus on what you want to do. If you want to be a musician, focus on that and put 100% of your effort in. Or if you want to be an artist or a singer, whatever it is, you can grow quickly the more hours you put into it. And I think it'll help people, because if you have a really good skill and you get put in all these different situations, or you get hired for things, you don't always know what to do or what's needed of you. But if you're really good at your skill or spend a lot of time with your craft, it just kind of works out and you can do well.